Maya, why do you insist on putting all of us on your port so we are all crowded like sardines? It is not okay, and it makes for a bad taste in my mouth. And to hurry back onto the ship without spending any of my money in your shops or your restaurants. You did it all wrong. Let's also take in the consideration that when you have an Oasis-sized ship, don't put any more XL ships in the port. It's unsafe. Now, don't get me wrong. Costa Maya is a beautiful port. The walk to the port from the ship is very short. They have beautiful shops, multiple pools free of charge, flow riders that you do have to pay for, swimming with dolphins, which also you have to pay for, flamingos, fish pedicures, massages, restaurants, and a great show to watch, which explains the history of Costa Maya. The scenery is gorgeous and is so lush and green. Palmer wasn't too intrigued by watching the dolphins. Maybe next time, and maybe one day we will take her to swim with dolphins. And the pool did look inviting. Right here is where Palmer wanted to stay. She loved watching the flamingos, and honestly, that was the highlight of the day. And we were only off the ship for maybe 45 minutes, and that's including the walk.
Too many.
As you can see, the walk from the port back to the ship is not long at all, which is a great thing because Palmer was done being in her car seat, and even though she's not heavy, she gets real heavy very quickly when you're carrying her. Grace was cracking me up. It reminded me of an episode of Bluey when Bingo and Bluey couldn't walk normal as she's swinging her arms back and forth. I'm not sure what she was doing, but she was passing time, that's for sure. You know you're a parent when you can recite all of Bluey's episodes. Here you can see that there are so many ships that make Costa Maya not fun. You have our ship, the Harmony of the Seas, a big, large Oasis class. Beside it, you have the Carnival Legend, which is a smaller class ship, but I'm sure they still have 2,000 people on that ship. And then on the other side, you have the MSC Seashore, which a huge ship, and the Royal Caribbean Radiance of the Sea. So many people, and it wasn't even 11 a.m. Now that we're back on the ship, it's time to put Palmer to sleep, and the best place for that is on the pool deck with her fan and a light blanket. And we also have Nana and Papa to watch her while Jason, Grace, and I go in the pool. I love port days for this reason right here. It is not busy at all, and it's so relaxing just to be able to do anything you want without a huge line. Today was Thanksgiving, so before we got all dressed up for dinner at main dining, we rode the carousel upon Palmer's request. The boardwalk is so pretty at night, and again, this is Thanksgiving, and I thought it'd be a lot busier than what it was. But after our dinner all together at main dining, we had no shows to go to till later on, so we rode the carousel with Maddie and Grace and Jason and Palmer, and somehow Palmer's bow and shoes disappeared somewhere in between, but that's toddler life for you. And then Maddie and Grace had to do a little fashion show on the carousel, and I love it because Maddie is now 21 years old, or just about, and she can still have fun and be a kid. This cruise was so great because not only did the four of us go, but my parents went, and also my besties, Maddie and her mom, Kay, and her dad, Tody. It was the best cruise ever. After we all had fun riding the carousels, we all split up, and Nana, Papa, Grace, and I went and stood in the standby line for 1887, the ice show. The line was long, and it moved slowly but surely. We did get in to watch it. After it was all over, we headed back to the cabin for a good night's rest, or as good as you can get when you have a toddler who doesn't sleep through the night. It's the night of day 5, Thanksgiving. We were in Costa Maya today, and there were 4 ships. There was ours, which Harmony of the Seas, there was Carnival Legend, MSC, and then Radiance of the Sea. So with that being said, it was very crowded at Costa Maya, so we did not stay long. We didn't have an excursion. We were just going to walk the port, but it was too much. So we came back on the ship and hung out. Palmer had a long nap, and then we had dinner all together and went to go see 1887, the ice show tonight. All right, now my favorite part of the day was actually going up and down the water side with Palmer today. We did that and riding the carousel. What was your favorite part?
I was going on the carousel.
Carousel? Yeah, it was good. Well, tomorrow we are in Cozumel, and after Cozumel we have one more sea day. So, guess we'll see what we all do tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.